Have you ever felt awkward or even embarrassed to openly live your faith in front of others? Maybe someone who made a joke or passed a comment, and suddenly you didn't know how to respond. Should I say something? Should I stay quiet? Or should I blend it? Let me start with a small incident. A few years ago, when I began walking more closely with Jesus, I was at a gathering. Everyone was laughing, talking cricket, movies, trending reels, just a normal evening. And then someone casually asked, "So, what are your plans this weekend?" But before I could answer, another friend smiled and said, "We know her plans: church, prayer meeting, and all that. Her whole family is there always." Everyone laughed. I smiled, but inside it hurt. Not because they were strangers, but because they were my own people. Maybe you have been there, felt that. The colleague who will ask you, "You still go to church every Sunday?" The friend who jokes, "Are you trying to impress someone?" The relative who says, "Don't be so rigid, be practical." And slowly, you start questioning yourself. Am I overdoing this? Should I tone it down? Should I just blend in? Here, we are not being persecuted, we are being misunderstood. And misunderstanding cuts deep. And Jesus actually prepared us for this. Jesus actually tells us in John 15:18, "If the world hates you, remember, it hated me first." So when people misunderstand you, mock you, don't be surprised. You are walking a path He's already walked. So, how can we live the faith we have chosen without becoming angry, defensive, embarrassed, or even silent? Let me share something simple that's helped me over the years. Remember the word smile, SMILE, because when the world mocks your faith, God calls you to smile differently. Where S stands for stay secure. That day I could have argued, but I asked myself, why does this bother me? I realized it was because I still wanted their approval. But when you are secure in Christ, mockery loses power. Your identity is not too religious, old-fashioned, the extreme one. Your identity is chosen, called, and deeply loved by God. When you are secure, you don't react, you remain. M stands for model, don't moralize. One of the biggest mistakes we make is trying to correct everyone. A friend of mine was constantly mocked at work for his values. He didn't preach, he lived differently. No gossip, no dishonesty, calm under pressure. Months later, someone came to him and said, "My life is falling apart. How are you so stable?" People may question your values, but they trust your stability. Faith is not proven by argument, it is revealed by example. I stands for inspire consistently. Social media pressurizes us to react instantly. Someone insults the church. We feel we need to comment. But inspiration is not noise, it is consistency. Because Jesus didn't say, "Argue your faith." He says in Matthew 5:16, "Let your light shine upon others." I stopped reacting to every taunt and began to live with peace. Slowly, people began asking, "Pray for me. How do you stay so peaceful?" The world may mock you publicly, but privately, it is searching for the peace it sees in you. And the peace has a name, Jesus. L stands for love unexpectedly. The most unexpected response to mockery is love. I once posted a simple reflection about trusting God. Within minutes, someone commented, "Religion is the problem." Earlier, I would have debated. This time, I replied, "I'm sorry if religion has hurt you. I'll pray for you." A week later, the same person messaged me, "I'm sorry for what I said earlier. I'm going through a lot." That is when I realized it wasn't hatred, it was hurt. Sometimes people aren't attacking your faith, they are fighting their own battles, and love reaches where argument doesn't. E stands for endure joyfully. This is the hardest one. Anyone can endure with frustration, but enduring with joy is different. When you remain peaceful, joyful, and steady, people notice, and curiosity opens heart. Being a joyful Christian is a powerful witness. Let me ask you, at work, are you secure or seeking approval? At home, are you living your faith or just preaching it? On social media, are you influencing or reacting? In suffering, are you bitter or anchored in quiet joy? You don't need to be louder. You need to be deeper. Because the truth is, the world mocks what they secretly fear. When you live your faith with calm confidence and compassion, you are unshakable. Not perfect, just anchored. So next time someone mocks your faith, don't shrink, don't shout, just smile and watch what God unfolds. May the Lord strengthen our faith, calm our anxious hearts, and fill us with a peace that world cannot shake. If this reflection has touched you, then we humbly invite you to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Until next time, with God, we rejoice.